guys, this is Miss Gigi. I'm back with another video. Listen, when it comes to celebrating Juneteenth tomorrow, let's just give thanks. When it comes to prayer, we're thanking God for our ancestors that survived, that brought us over. We're thinking about them in spirit and in truth. And you can go to your ancestor altar in honor of them. Go to your ancestor grave and talk to your loved one. You can say a short prayer. Some people pour out libations because you have a plant. You're supposed to have a plant on your ancestor altar. And pour out water. Or just refill your ancestor altar, clean it up, refill it with water, refill it with liquor, rewater the plant, just clean it up, change the sheet around on your table of your ancestor altar. Just light candles, a white candle, a spiritual candle in honor of your ancestor that passed away. Your mother, your father, your grandmother, grandfather. And just reflect. Like, there's a lot of cookouts and barbecues that's happening right now, and it's just a time to reflect on how far we've come as a people. From 1865, I mean, dang, we've come so far. And to think, like, how may I continue to impact the black community on a positive level? Like, each of us hold a charge in the black community, whether you want to pick up the mantle or not. But we supposed to give back in a certain way, as like education, like making videos like this in regards to spreading information about our black history, about Juneteenth, about ways that we can celebrate it, and ways that we could positively impact our community. Have black history games, not wanting to let that slip away from our youth, because a lot of them don't know what we went through as a race, what our ancestors and our great-grandfathers and great-grandfathers. I think that that's really important, that in history it does not get erased. Like, they're not teaching black history in schools. I don't understand that, but I think as a people, as a mother, as a aunt, as a cousin, as a auntie, we need to hold space for what really happened and tell our youth what happened. And as fathers and brothers and cousins and uncles, the black community still need to keep the truth going and as to what happened in our past, and not let that slip away, because a lot of that is happening. They're not really talking about what we went through, and a lot of it's getting lost. A lot of the black history is getting lost, and we cannot let that happen. We have to talk about our black history as much as possible, our black leaders in the community. We have to support our small black businesses intentionally. We have to hold homage for the ones that are really trying and struggling, and give honor and acknowledgement to them and support them, because a lot of black businesses need our support as a community, because the black dollar doesn't circulate in our community very long, not at all. I think maybe an hour ish. But in other communities, it circulates much, much longer. So we really need to better come together as a black community when it comes to supporting the black community. And I myself need to do a better job as well. Speaking out as a small black business in the black community, I do need to hold space for other black businesses and patronize more. And I'm doing that intentionally, and as well as keeping the education sector going by keeping the wisdom going about our history, about what happened in our past as a people, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And like I say, we need to pray, light candles. We need to just reflect on the stories that our mothers and fathers and grandmothers and great-grandfathers has taught us, and just really shape our character, because they worked really hard. They had to work so hard in order to get to that point in life where they are. And so how dare you be lazy? How dare you not try to work hard and be where you want to be in life? Because if your ancestor had to work hard, it's like I got to work hard in order to make them proud of me in spirit. And that is where, as a black people, we are getting a lot of us are getting I see a lot of black men and women are getting lost on drugs and alcohol and just not really putting forth the effort. And there's a lot of disrespectfulness against our black women. Our black men are just not really giving us the respect that we need. A lot of black men have really, really gone astray and are really an embarrassment. A lot of black women are saying we are staying single. A lot of us women over 40 are like, we would never date a black man. It should have never come to that. It should have never come to that. It's because our ancestors are no longer here to guide our young black boys. They are misguided. They are rebellious. They are disrespectful. They have run amok. They are just doing whatever it is they feel like they're grown enough to do. Smoke as much as they want to smoke, drink as much as they want to drink, have sex with whoever they want to have sex with, have babies, having babies all over the place, creating single mothers, creating broken households and single moms, and it's so much stress and child support and just debt and just running up. That's because they are lost. These men, our black men, are lost, and it's taking a toll on the black woman. Anytime we don't have a black leader, a black man to lead our household, the women, we ourselves have to raise our young black boys and raise our children without a role model, because the man is not there in the home to protect and guide and lead. Therefore, the women have to protect and guide and lead. That is so backwards. We really need our black men to do a lot better and not have all this rebellious and disrespectfulness that's going on. I don't even know if it's something in the food, if it's something in the air. I don't know what it is, but our black men are just really put us to shame. And there's only a handful of good black men in the world that's left. But a lot of us black women, we're saying no bueno, like y'all can fight over them. The rest of them that's leftovers, y'all can fight over them leftovers, because they're not. And they're getting married, and they're marrying these women and having families with these women, and they are not even healthy and healed and whole. They don't even know how to get back to themselves. They are lost. That's because Papa's not here no more. Big Papa's not here. Uncle's not here to guide them and lead them. And so we need to pray that our ancestors just come back and just visit and guide the, even though they passed on in the spiritual realm, but they can just come back and just get our black men back on track where they need to be. Black men need to go back and start praying and meditating and getting back to the ways that we used to. When things go wrong, we pray and meditate. We need to start getting back to that. Our black men really need to come back to that, because us women, we need you. Our children need you. Black men, stand up for Juneteenth and beyond.